What's up, PumpTalk Nation? Get ready for a rapid-fire news blast that's going to blow you away. First up, country music superstar Reba McEntire has officially announced her engagement to actor Linn, dropping the bombshell news at the 2025 Primetime Emmy Awards. Next, we're heading overseas to Nepal, where Prime Minister Sushila Karki is taking the helm with a promise of justice and remembrance, addressing the aftermath of intense anti-government protests and the tragic loss of life. Then, we dive into the world of cinema, where director Karthik Gattamneni is setting the record straight about the voiceover used in the film Mirai, addressing intriguing questions about AI involvement. And finally, a devastating blow for the NFL as Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow is reportedly facing a serious injury that could sideline him for months. Stick around for all the details and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you never miss an update. Reba McEntire is engaged to Linn. Country music queen Reba McEntire is officially off the market. She and her beau, actor Linn, chose the glittering stage of the 2025 Primetime Emmy Awards to share their joyous news, sending fans into a frenzy. The beloved couple, who are co-stars in the NBC sitcom Happy's Place, confirmed their engagement during a candid red carpet interview. When News referred to Linn as McEntire's fiancé, she responded with a beaming, "We're having a blast on Happy's Place, and so glad to be here tonight." Adding to the excitement, McEntire was seen sporting a new ring on her left ring finger, a clear signal of their commitment. This announcement marks a significant milestone for McEntire, who previously divorced Narvel Blackstock in 2015 and was married to Charlie Battles earlier in her career. Linn, on the other hand, has never been married. Their romance, which began in 2020 during the pandemic, blossomed through virtual connections, with McEntire sharing on her podcast, Learning with Reba McEntire, how they had dinner. And then February, on it was the COVID pandemic, and we were talking, texting, FaceTime. And that's a really good way to get to know people. This heartwarming union is already a major talking point, with fans celebrating the happy couple's next chapter. But don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we're unraveling the mystery behind the Mirai voiceover and whether AI is involved. Is Prabha's voice in Mirai AI generated? Director Karthik Gattamneni clarifies. Whispers and speculation are swirling around the film Mirai regarding the voiceover work, and director Karthik Gattamneni is stepping in to clear the air. Many have been curious whether the distinctive voice belongs to lead actor Prabhas or if artificial intelligence played a role in its creation. Gattamneni has directly addressed these rumors, offering clarity on the artistic process behind the film's sound. This clarification is crucial for fans eager to understand the technical and creative choices made by the filmmaking team. The discussion highlights the growing presence and perception of AI in the entertainment industry and how it intersects with traditional voice acting. The audience reaction has been a mix of intrigue and anticipation, with many keen to hear the director's definitive statement on the matter. Stay tuned as we unpack the details of this directorial revelation. Up next, we're heading to Nepal for a political shakeup that's making waves. Nepal's first woman, PM Sushila Karki, vows justice and remembrance. In a pivotal moment for Nepal, Prime Minister Sushila Karki has officially assumed office, making history as the nation's first female prime minister. At 73, Karki wasted no time in addressing the recent turmoil, vowing to bring to justice those responsible for vandalism and destruction during last week's anti-government protests. Her administration also plans to honor those who lost their lives during the Gen Z protests by declaring them martyrs and providing their families with 1 million Nepalese rupees each. Karki's appointment follows a period of political uncertainty after the abrupt resignation of former Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli amidst widespread demonstrations. President Ramchandra Patil has already sworn in 3 new ministers on Karki's recommendation: Kulman Geising, Rameshwar Kannal, and Om Prakash Aryal, who will head key portfolios including infrastructure, finance, and law and home affairs, respectively. Furthermore, senior advocate Sabita Bandari has been appointed as the Attorney General, another historic first for a woman in Nepal. The Prime Minister's office, which was damaged during the protests, has been relocated, and Karki emphasized that the arson and vandalism were pre-planned criminal acts, distinct from the core activities of the Gen Z protesters. The nation is watching closely as Prime Minister Karki navigates these complex issues, aiming to restore stability and deliver justice. But the political landscape isn't the only thing shifting. Get ready for some tough news from the NFL next. Joe Burrow's season in jeopardy with feared turf toe injury. Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow is reportedly facing a significant setback that could derail his season. Sources indicate he's feared to have suffered a grade 3 turf toe injury, a diagnosis that would necessitate surgery and potentially sideline him for a minimum of 3 months. This news comes just as Burrow was ruled out of Sunday's Week 2 game against the Jacksonville Jaguars after sustaining the injury in the second quarter. He was seen entering the sideline medical tent and was replaced by backup Jake Browning. Adding to the concern, Burrow was later seen struggling to put weight on his leg as he was helped to the locker room. This latest injury adds to a concerning history for the 28-year-old quarterback, who has battled various ailments throughout his career, including a torn ACL, MCL, and PCL in 2020, an MCL sprain in Super Bowl LVI, a calf strain in 2023, and a torn wrist ligament that ended his 2023 season early. Burrow had thrown for 76 yards and 1 touchdown before exiting Sunday's game. The severity of this turf toe injury means the Bengals will likely be without their star quarterback for a substantial portion of the season, leaving fans and the team anxiously awaiting further updates and options. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. Stick around for a lightning round recap and our full call to action. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw Reba McEntire and Linn announce their engagement at the Emmys, Nepal's new Prime Minister Sushila Karki promising justice, director Karthik Gattamneni clarifying the Mirai voiceover, and the devastating news of Joe Burrow's potential season-ending injury. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to PumpTalk News for all your breaking updates, hit that notification bell so you never miss a beat, drop a comment below telling us your thoughts on today's stories, and follow us on all our social media channels for more exclusive content.